All right. Hey, hi, hello there. It's me again. Time for another ARAM game or whatever. Kwern plays ARAM. Hi, welcome. I can do some impressions of other Twitch streamers and YouTubers and whatnot. Well, the most like ridiculous voices that I've been hearing lately is and people have been talking about him more and more, is a Saikuno, because he just talks like an anime protagonist. And I feel like that's got to be a character, but I don't know because I hardly ever watch that stuff. We love Thresh, and we got a pretty good comp. We're gonna reroll just because why not? I do like Shaco. Shaco does give us a little bit more AP damage, so I'm gonna stick with Shaco. Even though I do love Thresh, I feel like Thresh is way more up my alley. I'm gonna stick with Shaco just because he's one of those champions I don't play quite as often. We're going to go the AP build with like Comet and maxing our boxes and whatnot, and hopefully it works out for us. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll go Absolute Focus. We'll go Scorch, and then good old-fashioned Triumph Coup de Grace. Can't imagine. Impact is probably better for if you were going the AD build, but we're not doing that. Oh, and look at that. I'm the only AP damage. Let's go, boys. I think that we're going to have a pretty good game. Shaco is a champion that I do enjoy. He's sort of like a demon clown. I don't fully know his lore, to be quite honest. But his whole kit is based around trickery. Let's see. No real mastery standing out. I do like the Darkstar Shaco skin. I also have the Nutcracker Shaco. He's got some good skins. I will say Shaco is one of those champions that always seems to have like a section of mains that are just able to climb with them. And I've watched their gameplay, and these guys are just next level big brain oftentimes. It's crazy. I really like it. We're gonna try and get to that level. Just to mess with them, we're gonna go 2 boxes first. I know it'd probably be smart to get my twin blade, but we're gonna get the 2 boxes first just so hopefully we can get a little bit more damage off on our opponents. They got AP, 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 AD, AP. They got a lot of AP on their team. Place that right there. It's a very obvious box, and they snowballed it right away. Oh no. Yeah, with so much AP on their team. Woo. Put that right there. Get a little bit of a fear off. Ooh, we almost got him. We were trying to fear him towards the tower because he was pushing up a little far there. Now with the Shaco boxes, the enemy team has so far been pretty good against them. Really wish that I had my twin blades right now. that could be a kill right there. And I'm pretty sure his Q is a true stealth, so you can just sort of walk around the opponents and they won't know that you're there. Now you want to try and set up your boxes somewhere that isn't going to be quite as obvious. We can blink over the wall like that, so we don't have to worry too much about Vigor. Whereas he's definitely a problem champion. Got him. Yeah, the invisibility really helped me out there. So we'll go ahead and we'll talk about Shaco's abilities. He has AP and AD scaling on a lot of his stuff, so you can get really versatile with your builds. But you usually want to build one or the other, because that's going to maximize your potential. But his passive is Backstab. Basically, if you're standing behind an opponent, You stab him for a little bit more damage. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention. Trying to get the backstab off to demonstrate it in real time. But yeah, backstab, do more damage when you stab somebody from behind. Easy peasy. Q is deceive. You go invisible, you teleport a little bit. Usually Shaco players don't take flash. I did because I'm bad and I forgot. But they'll take like something with like ignite or something like that, so that way they get a little bit more kill pressure. Your W is Jack in the Box. You place down a little Jack in the Box. Anybody comes near it, they get feared, and then the Jack in the Box will do damage to them. It's a very brief fear, but those sit there and they are completely invisible. The enemy just has to step within that circle. His E is 2 Shiv Poison. 2 Shiv Poison. He throws a knife at him. That's all the more that you need to know. Ooh, did he just try and ult me? I just dipped. I think I just really fucked over the Mordekaiser there. Yeah, and I'm not very good at controlling the Shaco clone, so I'll try and be a little bit better with it, but with the Shaco clone, his ultimate ability is hallucinate. You create a clone of yourself, you can move it around. It can't do any abilities, so it is pretty easy for the enemy to figure out which one is real. But if you move it around properly and move around your character properly, you can deceive the opponents into thinking that it's the real one. As soon as it dies, it explodes out, puts down 3 little Shaco boxes around him, and those do damage, naturally. So with this game, our comp overall, pretty solid. I'm happy with it. Enemy team comp, very AP heavy, but if the Nasus gets scaling, we're going to be in a tough spot. There we go. That's good damage. And if the Mordekaiser ever pulls us in, that's going to put us in a pretty bad spot. If we don't have our ulti, of course. But our ulti isn't on a pretty... I think it's on a pretty short cooldown, so we ain't gotta worry too much. Let's see. Now with their team, the question is, do I want to build a magic resist item? And an argument could be made that that is a smart move. So right now we're going to send in the Shaco clone to dive them, fear them all. The Jack in the Boxes do so much damage. All I did was I just stood back and watched the fireworks, baby. I didn't have to do anything there. And yeah, your Shaco box isn't the best for clearing minions, which is why Shaco isn't usually played in lane, just because it's so easy for the opponent to basically destroy the box. There are a few Shaco mains that do that, but for the most part, he is a jungle champion, and he excels there. I think that there was one Shaco main, I think I saw it recently on Reddit. One Shaco guy, one of the big like name Shaco players, I can't remember them all, was doing like an ultimate bravery Shaco climb, where ultimate bravery is just you take random items and build them on the champion and you try and win. Now it's pretty bad, mostly, but it can make for some pretty entertaining stuff. And apparently Shaco is one of those champions that just, you can just do that. Okay, that was a little bit of a hyphy dive. Now, I don't want to say that the enemy may be having a hard time, but doesn't seem like we're giving them, you know, too easy of a time. I know that the Shaco boxes are super annoying. A lot of times the enemy team will buy an Oracle's Elixir, and oracles will allow them to see the Shaco boxes before it'll have a chance to explode on them. Get in there. See, and it does do a little bit of damage when it explodes. So you can really bait people quite well with the with your box placement. Whenever they do go in, you just walk towards where you have one of the boxes already placed and get them feared. Personally, I like the AP build for Shaco a little bit more, just because I just like placing the boxes and baiting out the opponent. It's the same kind of joy that you get with playing Teemo, where it's just like you really feel like you're pulling one over on your opponent. It can be pretty funny. Shaco's a champion that I enjoy, but once again, not very good at. There are a lot of champions like that. But that's why I play ARAM. Gives me a chance to play them in a more controlled environment. I don't know if controlled is the right word, but play them in an environment where I don't have to worry quite as much. I have played him a couple times in games with friends, but I'm not the best jungler in the world. This guy really wants me. Nope. I'm not the best jungler in the world. My pathing is pretty bad. I don't want to say bad game sense, but I don't have as good of game sense as a lot of the junglers that I've played against in the past. Doesn't mean I don't give it my best, but just putting it out there, I'm not one of those big brain support players. I'm like a brain dead support player, where like I'll place wards, but if you ask too much of me, I might just like, you know, keel over. Let's see, really good engage there. We want to send in the clone. And just sort of dip. Like, see right there, I totally forgot that I still had the clone alive, and he didn't really do too much. Well, with our maxing path right now, we're going the Shaco boxes just for the fear and the damage that can come with them, and then we're maxing our E second, just so that way we can have the extra damage off of that. Now, traditionally in like your normal solo queue game, you'd want to get that Q max usually second. I don't know which one you max first, but I know that you want Q a lot earlier than in an ARAM game, because your Q ability allows you to pull off your ganks a lot easier. Oh no, I'm dead. But we had a lot of gold, so that's fine. Your Q ability allows you to get off ganks a lot easier because it does allow you to go invisible, sneak up on the enemy, and do some goofy stuff. Hey, we got a kill, nice. But right now we're just concerned about damage. As we usually are when we play ARAMs. You know, last night I watched the first presidential debate, and oh goodness, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Got in an argument with a family member on Facebook, and that's just classic. You'll love it. But at the same time, that's just how it is. Facebook, I stand by it every time that I talk about it. An absolute cesspool of a website. And people just post memes and stuff and like think that it's news and shit. And oh my goodness, it's so stupid. Well, Samira's dead. I do like that new champion. I think she's very cool. But not something that I'm used to. Shit. Get me in there. Auto, get her. Got her. That's my double. she got him. Okay. Man, that was close. That was an extremely risky play. Yeah, Vigor is really strong when there aren't champions like Shaco in the game. Like Shaco, Kassadin, Fizz, a lot of those champions that can just get over his wall, ignore his CC, just can really do a number on him. You gotta be a lot more conscious about your decisions. As you can see, I'm having a pretty good Shaco game right now. Doesn't happen too often, so I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, I thought I could get away. I was just gonna try and waste their time. Get them to split up, hopefully. Alright, we may want to get a little bit of magic resist. But magic resist doesn't do damage, so what am I talking about? Magic resist is for the rest of our team to build. Of course, some of them are building mixed, but it's fine. It's fine. We're not going to worry too much about it. We're going Death Cap next because, now Death Cap. That's an item. Well, let's see. Like I said, I do feel very confident about our comp. Somebody said feed Poros. Ooh. Alright, we completely decimated the enemy team. My clone is still alive. Not ideal. Hate it when that happens. I think Shaco is one of those champions where they do need to update his lore. I think he's a little outdated. I can't remember exactly what his deal is. But I know that he's connected to like the demons in the game. He's like I don't know if he's like a demon of trickery or something like that. But similar to how Fiddlesticks is like a demon, Nocturne is like a demon. I think Evelyn is like a demon. Just stab her, Jesus. Got him. Damage. Sweet. Oh, let's get it, boys. Good old-fashioned trickery. Oh, man, this is going to be a fun YouTuber. I'm not really commentating quite as much as I usually do. I'm just sort of trying to use as many corners and crevices of my brain to make these big plays happen. I don't consider myself big brain, but I'm really doing my best here. Hey, let's get him. Look at me go! Hey! This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Like I said, Shaco's one of those champions where you can do some really ridiculous stuff on. Get that. How's our team looking? Alright. Not super hot, but that's okay. We're going to go... do we go Leandries? I like the idea of going Rylai's. Just slow him down. Be super annoying. Not quite as much damage, but the utility of the Rylai's. Super underestimated. Crowd control is best. People will say, well, death is the best crowd control. You're right. You're absolutely right. But, shut up. Got him. Now I'm over here. Oh my gosh. All right, Nasus has 462 stacks. He's a little big right now. We should probably be kiting him just a little bit more. Our team is getting a little styled on. Little rough, but that's okay. We can still make this work. Do it. Now, I was watching Worlds last night. A lot of weird champions got picked. I think they busted out a lot of Twitch. Now, Twitch is definitely not something that I would have thought is like meta right now with Worlds. Certainly not. But what do I know? Oh? Oh, they're just trying to waste our time. I'm just trying to clear the wave. Good try, good try. I'm just sort of like moving and grooving. Still moving, still grooving. Oh my gosh, she actually destroyed him. Other side. Almost got the stab off. Alright, well, she's dead. Now we gotta stay away from this dude. This dude's gonna kill us. The 99% slow. You love to see it. Very fun. Very, very fun. That game I played before this, played Darius. Did not go well. I think overall we just had a bad comp. But yeah, with Twitch and Alistar being picked bot lane a lot more than I would have thought they were going to be. But I mean, it's mostly just because they're such like old champions, and with bot lane you're just so used to seeing, oh well, they're only ever going to pick like the newer champions, the champions with those overloaded kits, you know, and Thresh just pretty much always because he's Thresh. But no, Alistar got picked. I think it was Draven got picked once too. They didn't win, but he got picked. Let's see. We should get like a Morello or something to curb their healing, because right now looks like a few people on our team do have ways to go about that as well, but we wanna be able to help. I'm just gonna have my minion just keep damaging the minions, just keep clearing. We come over here, we throw a knife, we come over here, we stab a minion. We come over here, we stab the enemy, we dip out. Not really doing too well clearing the waves. This has gone poorly. This is a loss. They definitely snowballed on us. That is unfortunate. But sometimes the games be like, that terrible commentary today. I'm sorry. This was just bad. We're going to go ahead and we will honor the Senna. Fun game overall. I got an S on Shaco. I had a few outplays there that I'm pretty proud of. Most damage on the team. Let's do it. Like I said, big fan of the guy. We're going to go ahead and call it there. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is. I'm still looking for games to possibly play for the October season, Halloween, getting a little spooky. So if you got ideas, just let me know. Tune in to me on Twitch where like stuff will happen. I don't know. Anywho, well, see you later.